All this week on Dateline Schools, we're learning about the programs for our special education students here in St. Clair County. No better to tell us about that is the Director of Special Education Services for St. Clair County, SCCRESA, Dena Tuczak. And Dena, one of the directives in the governor's closing of the school year for local districts, that they're required to develop learning plans or distance plans by the end of at the end of April, which we are. Are our special education programs already up and running with those plans that they have?
Yes, all the districts are running now in St. Clair County. Most of them started this week, but you are right; they were due at the end of the month. So the plans are set up. So they're getting both their general education curriculum options, and they're also getting supports and services through special education too. So they are getting their resource room supports or academic supports from specialized teachers. They are also have the access to speech and language, occupational therapy, physical therapy, social work, and those services that would come with that. So if they are visually impaired or deaf and hard of hearing, they are also receiving all of those supports too to help them access the curriculum.
Now, how are the special education teachers and parapros and those that provide that support, how are they coordinating that with the regular education teachers?
Most of the districts have set up a pretty consistent process of doing professional learning communities where they are meeting together as teams and reviewing the needs of students who have additional needs. So they are looking at what their IEPs say and how do they support them. In addition, our resource room teachers or academic teachers that are working with grade level content areas are working with them to figure out what supports and services our students might need. If they need additional help in math, how do they support the curriculum that was given out by the general education teachers or the packets that were being given out?
My guess is not that they don't work together when they're in the buildings, but this really kind of ramps it up, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So they've had to really go to these Zoom meetings or these alternative ways of communicating with one another to make sure that they're addressing all the students' needs.
Well, it makes one positive coming out of all this.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And they'll continue on with that. I am sure this is really ramping everyone up into a different caliber of teaching. So
Yep, I'm sure. So we'll be back with more tomorrow for Dateline Schools. I'm Terry.